Does print advertising work for massage therapy? Hi, I'm Annie with Bright Star Massage in Eugene, Oregon, and I'm here today to talk to you about my experience with print advertising. Now, some years ago, I started out my practice with print advertising just in the weekly magazine. We have a local weekly publication in my town, and I started out advertising in that. And I was spending about $86 a week on, I don't remember the size of the ad, but pretty decent ad with a photo and some text. And the photo, I think, was just a headshot of me. Now, that advertisement worked for a while, maybe a couple years. So I started out kind of high and I was getting a lot of responders to this ad, but I found that over the years, it just decreased more and more. Now, maybe that was because I didn't refresh my ad and keep it new, although it was a great ad and I assume that new people were seeing it all the time as new people move into the town. But it just stopped working. And I don't know if that's because print ad is less effective or what. So I've tried all kinds of things, Facebook ads with very little success. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I've had some success with Google advertising. You have to be really careful with any kind of advertising because you could just be throwing away your money. It's also really important to track your return on investment. So I actually use Trello, which is a productivity tool where you can keep your to-do lists and lists of all different kinds. You can have many categories of lists. And that is where I go every morning to see what I'm doing for the day and keep track of the things in my life. I do have a board that tracks ROI, or return on investment. And that is where I track where all of my clients have come to me from. So if they came to me from a Facebook ad, I'll just write that on that list. Some people, believe it or not, come to me organically from Instagram. I'm not even paying, it's just organic engagement. And occasionally someone will come in and say, hey, I know you from Instagram. And so I'll put that on a list. It's really important that you're doing that. You need to know where your advertising dollars are going and how effective they are. This past spring, I had an opportunity to run a print ad, which is something that I hadn't done in years and years. There's a newer publication in my town. It had worked really well in another town nearby, and so they decided to try it in my town to see if it would work. This is a publication that had a lot of success in another town, and it came to my town and they're wanting to get it started here. So I got in on the first publication. I have to tell you, I was skeptical, and I spent $400 on this ad. And I felt kind of skeptical, but also kind of hopeful. I put the $400 on my credit card. You know, not the best decision. Avoid doing that if you can. The ad looks great. Here's a quick shot of it, and I'll also do a close-up. But there's actually an article about different modalities, and there's a little blurb about Ashiatsu. And my ad is right next to the article about the other modalities. So excellent placement. It looks fantastic. When I saw this, I was really excited, really hopeful that this could really work. This could be really great exposure and worth my money. This came out maybe 6 months ago. 2 people have come in. In the ad, I offered a pretty steep discount. I wanted to offer something that was irresistible. So I offered a 90-minute Ashiatsu massage for the $60 price. So it's a really great deal. If I saw that in a publication, I would be all over that. Of course, I would probably tip a lot and, give the therapist at least 90. That's just me. I just can't do it. I just can't take a super steep discount from another massage therapist because I know what it means. So anyway, 2 people responded to this ad. Just 2. I didn't even break even on the ad. Now, both of these clients were great. They were ideal, really high quality clients. And both of them after the massage said, wow, that was such an amazing experience. You will definitely be hearing from me again. The first person that came in was just lovely. I was really excited to work with her again. And she booked right away before she left the office. She wanted to book another appointment. So we booked another appointment about 3 weeks out. About 2 days before that appointment, she canceled and I never heard from her again. Another client came in and he had had some not great experiences with other massage therapists around town, and he kind of talked to me about his experiences and we really connected. And again, that was a situation where he said, that was great. You will definitely be hearing from me again. I love your online booking system. It's so convenient. I feel comfortable working with you. He just gave me a lot of positive feedback. And I haven't heard from him. So for me, once again, I am back to being extremely skeptical of print advertising. It would be great if advertising worked. If you put in some money and you got clients back, then it would be worth the money. You would just factor it into your budget. Advertising is a normal expense that every small business should factor in. And I know a lot of people say, if you get it right, it works. It's like putting money into a vending machine. You put $5 into a vending machine and you could get like $300 back from the clients that come in and the ones that rebook and the ones that become lifelong regulars. That's beautiful. I wish I could make it work. I have never found advertising that brings people in except for Groupon, and that has all kinds of problems. This is about print advertising. I just wanted to let you know my real and honest experience with print advertising. This doesn't mean that it won't work for you. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I smell bad. I don't know. So my goal here is just to share my experience honestly with you. So let me know in the comments, what is your experience with print advertising? And have you found any advertising that actually works? Let me know. I would love to know. Please tell me.